this is going to be a vulnerable video for you guys. I've been studying kings, empires that have fallen, studying men's lives like Tupac Shakur, Huey P. Newton, other kings that have fallen. And I think I've come up with one of my biggest fears in life, right? It's not anything. It's not war, dying in war. It's not losing. I'm gonna tell you what my biggest fear is studying all these different kinds of figures, right? Before we get into it, likes are free. Like the video, likes are free of charge. If you guys want to support the show in any amount you deem the show is worth, all the ways you can do that are in the description below. I think one of my biggest fears is to live an entire life on this earth just to find out everybody betrayed you. I feel like bleeding out, me realizing that I never really had any type of loyalty around me, is heart-wrenching, right? If you guys haven't watched this video of Michael Beasley on the Pivot podcast, it's one of the realest interviews you're gonna ever watch in your life. Because for once, we're actually seeing a man display his authentic, true emotions, right? He's not crying over a fucking stubbed toe. He's talking about real shit that he's dealt with, right? Now, one of the most viral clips that keeps being reposted from that podcast, which is, I think, a year or two ago, and it really inspired this video. He was sitting there talking, and Channing Crowder and Ryan Clark and the other guy, I forget the other guy's name, they're trying to get Michael Beasley to come out of the house and be more social and not stay in the house all day, because Michael Beasley's had a tough life. He said one summer he had to wake up one day and realize everybody around him was stealing from him, even his mother. Stealing money from him. The viral clip that he talks about is after Channing Crowder gives their full handout for help, Michael Beasley says, hey, no disrespect to what y'all got going on, but I've been trying to find good people for so long, I'm tired. In that podcast, he said he reached out to multiple people, multiple times, just to not get an answer back. another person's life. And this shit, it really infuriates me, bro, because like I really like this dude, bro. And Tupac Shakur, man, if you want to know the definition of betrayal, Tupac Shakur's life was the definition of betrayal. He got betrayed by everybody around him, damn near. I'm talking about 90%. There's viral clips of his father talking, and from his father, his biological father, breaking down what really happened behind the scenes. Tupac was getting stabbed in the back daily. Tupac lived his whole life without really not having anybody around him that he could fully trust. Not even his mother. His father even admitted that he should have talked more and socialized with him more. We obviously seen death row and him getting shot. You know, the false allegation. I mean, bro, everybody around Tupac was stabbing him in the back. And one of his most viral videos is him in prison, and he talks about don't trust anybody. But can I ask you guys a question? As a human being, you need support, you need loyalty around you, you need a support system around you. You cannot do this shit, you cannot do this life by yourself. Even the most introverted person needs someone or somebody to talk to listen to them, to be around them, right? You mean to tell me there's been men on this earth that don't know, has never, they've lived and died and never really known what real loyalty, what real support feels like? Jay-Z has a line in Light It Up. This is more common than I'm starting to realize as doing this video. This is more common than we want to admit. Jay-Z in a video or in a song called Light It Up with Drake, he says, fuck niggas, bitches too. All I got is this money. This should do. Now, this is specifically for the black community, these next couple minutes, right? So if my Latino brothers and my white people, my white guys that watch me, you guys might want to click off, because this is going to be geared not towards you, right? But if you guys want to continue to listen, I appreciate it. Black men don't help other black men. It just doesn't happen very often. When you're trying to get somewhere, when you just ask a simple question, when you just need a simple meal, and you ask a black man about it, he's not going to help you. Most times. He's not going to help you. Black men are individualists. See, white men, Latino men don't deal with that. Indian men don't deal with that. They actually have a support system to where if somebody falls on hard times, they know somebody, or they have the money enough, the resources enough to support them until they get back on their feet. Black men don't do that. Black men kill each other on a consistent basis, betray each other on a consistent basis. When a black man tells you what to do in leadership, another black man doesn't take well to his orders. That's just facts. It's just facts. Black men are incapable of organizing and coming up with some real solutions that will help not only just them, but help the society and help their community as a whole. It's just, it can't happen. Black men just refuse to do it. The beast of betrayal amongst black men is just too much that you often have to go about outside of your own group to get advice. The black community is a smoldering crater that is on fire that you can't put out. It's a ship that's sinking that you can't seal the hole. You have to get out on the raft or die on the Titanic. It's one of the most depressing, one of the most angering things that you'll ever fucking deal with, right? Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. I can't tell you on a day-to-day basis where you see somebody walking down the street and I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? The dude don't even fucking answer you, acknowledge your presence, don't even look your way. And that's just black people in general. Black people are screwed up in the head and you can't fix it. You can't do anything about it at this point. It's frustrating. It's annoying. And to live a life full of betrayal, full of non-loyal people, full of backstabbings is one of the worst lives you could ever live, in my opinion, which is one of my biggest fears. To go on this earth, to live on this earth and realize I never had any true support, any true loyalty around. It's one of my biggest fears. I'm not going to concentrate on it, right? But I just had to vent because this is a real problem that I don't see getting solved around recently. You have to reach out to other people to get your support, right? Now, that's my video. This video is going way longer than before. Like on your way out, likes are free. Support the show. Whatever amount you think is sufficient for you. And we'll see you in the next one, man. We're out.